Hello guys and welcome back to our channel Barca Admirers for your daily coverage of all the latest news updates and transfers roundup regarding FC Barcelona. In today's episode, we have covered the comments made by ALEMANY as he dropped a major hint about the possibility of a new signing, while LUUK De Jong was presented as a Barca player and he promised to do his best. Meanwhile, Aguero made his intentions very clear and also clarified that he was never affected very much by Messi's departure, along with many more such updates. So make sure to watch this video till the very end without skipping over any part. Now before we begin, a small shout out to OneFootball. If you are a football fan and want to stay updated about the plethora of latest news coming up in the vast world of football, then OneFootball is the best app for you. Be it the latest news updates, transfer rumors or update about club or international football, OneFootball has got it all covered. It is completely free to use and its biggest perk is that it gives you real-time match updates whenever a game is being played out, and whenever there's a major incident in the game, you will be notified by the app. You can select your favorite club and it will suggest you personalized articles. In my case, it's definitely Barcelona. Be it game statistics, current form of your team or individual performances of your players, you get it all. La Liga, Champions League, English Premier League, Serie A, World Cup, Bundesliga, League 1, MLS or AFC Champions League, everything you want, it's here. So go ahead, check it out. Link to download the app is given in the description of this video. We'll start off today's episode with some great news. A Spanish news publication Sport reports that the Camp Nou will be able to host 40,000 people in the first Champions League match of FC Barcelona on the 14th of September. In an official press release by the club itself, it was said that the third kit will be exclusively worn by the men's and women's team in the Champions League matches, which means that Barcelona will wear the new shirt against Bayern Munich for the first time. Reporting further on this game, reliable journalist Joan states that Sergi is confident of playing against Bayern Munich. It is true that his ankle recovers slower than initially expected, but the sprain is minor and the player hopes to be able to start on Tuesday. Very interestingly, Sports stated in one of their latest reports that Koeman has never been able to beat Bayern Munich as a player or as a coach. Moving on to the next news update, we have the comments of former Barcelona player Samuel Eto'o. In his latest interview with reliable journalist Adria Albets, Eto'o said that Memphis has put the team on his back and that he thinks that without Messi, Memphis will be the new leader of Barcelona. Going to the next one, new signing LUUK De Jong was officially presented as a Barcelona player yesterday. Speaking in the press interview, De Jong said that it is an honor to be here at Barcelona. Hopefully, he can win a lot of titles and he assured the fans that he will fight for it. He said that his teammates gave him a nice welcome. This is a family and he is happy to be here. The guys here are really nice. Commenting on his connection with Memphis Depay, De Jong said that he has always had a good relationship with him. He knows him from PSV Eindhoven and they had a great understanding over there. Hopefully, they can have the same connection over here at Barcelona as well. He further said that right now, he is feeling physically good. He suffered a knee injury during Euro 2020, but since a couple of weeks, he is feeling really good once again. Koeman wanted a different striker to change his tactics. He thinks that he is the type of player that Koeman wanted. He also said that he has the motivation required to score in big stadiums against big opponents. He loves to help the team. For him, it does not matter against what team he is playing. LUUK also sent a message to the fans that were doubtful about his arrival. He said that he thinks the message of the coach was clear. He wanted a different striker in the team. He has a lot of confidence and they are going to have a great season together. Unsurprisingly, manager Koeman also reflected his confidence in the striker. During his latest interview with NOS, Koeman said that from a cross, LUUK De Jong is actually more dangerous than Neymar Jr. As per the report of top-tier journalist Laia Tudel, De Jong will take Messi's locker in the Barca locker room. Up next, we have the comments of Barcelona president Joan Laporta, who also obviously was present during LUUK De Jong's presentation ceremony. He said that Barcelona have signed a striker that brings in experience. They signed him at the last hour of the transfer window. He welcomed LUUK and he said that De Jong can give us a lot of goals. Koeman specifically asked for him. Addressing the fans, the president sent out a word of assurance. He said that this is a team that will try to win. They're going to compete and they have a great squad. They're also very satisfied with the team that they have. Laporta thanked all the members of the board. He said that obviously the economic situation was very complicated, but the sports area have done a very good job. He thanked USDE, ALEMANY and everyone involved for their work. He said that today the wage bill is 80% compared to our income, which was 110% before the transfer window. They still want to lower it. It has been the most complicated transfer windows that Barca have ever experienced. Commenting on the departures of both Messi and Griezmann in the same transfer window, Laporta said that he thinks that there is still hope. He thinks that the fans understand that these difficult decisions had to be made for the good of the club and they had to do it. The players are now more motivated than ever and they will transmit this to the fans. He also confirmed that renewal talks with Ousmane Dembélé were progressing very well. He said that the meetings are scheduled with his agents. The relationship with Ousmane is very good. Ousmane told him that he is very eager to get back to play and he is also very hopeful. Dembélé is a player with great quality and they are very happy with him. He also said that Dembélé really likes his new number 7 jersey. And being questioned if he was surprised to see Real Madrid's offer for Mbappe, he said that he respects other clubs but this is none of Barca's business. He really has nothing else to add on this issue. Moving on to the next news update, we have a report by Catalonia Radio and Sport. It states that Sergi Roberto will sign a new deal until 2024. Roberto has reduced 35% of his salary in his new contract. Even President Laporta confirmed in the interview that the situation with Sergi Roberto is almost settled. It is done and now only the signature is needed. Up next, we have an update on Alex Collado's situation. Barca Vice President Mateu Alemany said that it is a special situation. For weeks, they have been talking about Sheffield United and it was all done, but for some reasons that they still don't know yet, it did not happen. They are now trying to get Collado registered with the B team after his transfers failed. He also updated the fans on the situation of Philippe Coutinho. He said that there are no clauses about Coutinho that concern the club. He is a very important player. Yesterday, they saw him play well and they hope that he can be a great signing for us in this season. Very interestingly, ALEMANY also dropped a major hint about Dani Olmo. He said that they started negotiations with different clubs and different players. However, he does not want to talk about players who are not here. It could be any of those names. Moving on to the next news update, we have the comments of Barcelona prodigy Pedri Gonzalez. Speaking in his most recent interview with Catalonia Radio, Pedri said that it definitely is true that resting is important, but when he rests for 3 or more days, he already wants to go back to the pitch and enjoy what he likes the most. As per the report of top-tier journalist Miguel Blasquez, Pedri has helped distribute 80,000 kilograms of Canarian bananas to the Banco de Alimentos Foundation. This figure corresponds to the kilometers traveled by the Spanish national team in the last Euro 2020. Next up, we have the comments of Sergio Aguero that he made in his latest interview with El Periodico. He said that he did not take Messi's number 10 shirt out of the respect for him. He said that it's a code of friendship that they have. The legendary striker asserted that to be a starter, he has to be good and he also has to convince the coach. Personally, he thinks that no one has his place secured and if he relaxes it will be even worse. Regarding Koeman, he said that Koeman is direct and he tells him what he thinks. He always explains things to the player and that is very good. The Argentinian said that Barca is very demanding. The training sessions are good and very intense and this can be seen in the matches as well. Just because we are Barca, we have to fight for all the titles. He said that he does not think that Barca are the favourites for the Champions League, but definitely our rivals have respect for us. Aguero made it very clear that he always wanted to play for Barcelona. He said that he told his representatives that he simply did not care about the money and that he always wanted to come to Barca. Any player wants to come to Barcelona. He does not set any goals for the amount of goals that he wants to score in this season. The most important thing is to win trophies with the club that he loves. Aguero also made it very clear that contrary to the rumors spread in the media, he never thought about leaving Barcelona despite Messi's departure. He said that he gave his consent to Barcelona when he did not yet know if Leo was staying. Even though Messi is no longer here, he definitely is glad to be here at Barcelona. People have taken advantage of their proximity to say that he was questioning his arrival and that there was a special clause. However, it's completely false. He also said that physically he is fine right now. There is no forecast of when he will be back, but he is moving forward and maybe he can shorten the recovery process by some weeks. Up next, news outlet El Confidencial reports that Joan Laporta's Barca is finalizing the details to bring Josep Maria Bartomeu and his entire board of directors to the district attorney. The socios will have the option of requesting a liability action after the huge financial failure of the club. That's everything we could collect for today's news roundup. Now for the transfers section, we have a report by German news outlet Bild. It states that Barcelona and Liverpool are set to battle it out for the signature of 19-year-old German wonderkid Karim Adeyemi. Barcelona have been following the forward since 2019. They seriously contemplate matching RB Salzburg €30 million asking price in this January. That's all the news we could collect for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon, select all and enable all the YouTube app notifications. We have always been overly impressed by your response to our videos. So in this episode, we have decided to set a target of 550 likes. Please Coolers, help us reach our target on this episode as well. Now that's all we have for today's episode. I'll see you guys tomorrow in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Visca el Barça, Visca el Catalunya.